Well, Peel Region is issuing the call for all superheroes aged 5 to 11 with the help of Brampton Batman.
We need you. There are many battles left to fight, and losing is not an option.
We're calling on our heroes. If you're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 11 years old, it's almost your turn to get the vaccine, get protected.
So that campaign looking to empower kids as they get ready to roll up their sleeves. Joining us now, the star of that trailer, other than Brampton Batman, is Peel Region's Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Lawrence Lowe. Good morning, Dr. Lowe.
Morning, Melanie. Thanks for having me.
Did you practice the Batman voice for that one, or it felt very intense?
No, that was all Brampton Batman, and he's very good at what he does.
Really good. Okay, on a more serious note, we're getting ready. Peel Region getting ready, Toronto getting ready, all the municipalities. Do you have an idea of what the appetite is for the younger demographic to get their shots? I know Toronto Public Health rolled out a survey. Do you know how many people are interested at this point to get the shot?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we see from our federal partners that there is tremendous interest in getting the shots for children. And I think that's why it's really important that the message be out there. Even though this is about getting protection to the last remaining high contact reservoir in our community, we also know that this is about protecting kids as well. Children can be at risk while they are rare of severe outcomes, including long COVID and also inflammatory syndromes. And really getting the vaccine, it provides confidence against those because as a new disease, we don't necessarily know which kids are at risk. It also provides confidence in their day-to-day lives, making sure that if there's an exposure at school or if there's family and friends gathering, you know that your child is protected and that they're at risk, and they're no longer at risk or at a reduced risk of contracting the infection and also potentially passing it on.
Dr. Lowe, I've had a lot of conversations with people who said, hey, listen, if the vaccine's for me, no problem. But let's say my child who's 5 years old, they're nervous and saying, do we really need to get them the shot? Because what are the rates of death? What are the rates of serious infection? What do you say to those people who are sitting on the fence? I know you alluded to it there in your first answer, but what would be your number one thing that you say to them to convince them to get it?
Well, I mean, first of all, as a parent with children in this age group myself, I'd say that this is about confidence. It is about the confidence that those severe outcomes are totally taken out of the equation. And it's about confidence in returning kids to their day-to-day lives and letting kids be kids, reducing the risk of potential exposures or outbreaks in schools, avoiding the need to isolate in the event that there is an exposure. And then also with family and friends and gatherings, just having that peace of mind, that additional peace of mind, that they're at reduced risk of infection and that they're also at reduced risk of transmission as well.
Dr. Lowe, when we look at the adult population, the latest numbers, I think it was around 85% have received 2 doses of COVID-19 vaccine. That's phenomenal. I know you guys are also aiming for higher. The closer you can get to 100% is your goal. But what is it looking like with infection rate right now in Peel Region and hospitalizations? Are you doing better than you thought at this point? Would you like to do better?
Yeah, honestly, we are seeing a continued stable trend in Peel, and a lot of that is thanks to our very high vaccination rates, our community coming together. And I think we just really need to keep that up. As long as we continue to get vaccinated, as long as we remain vigilant with the measures such as, proof of vaccination, as well as masking, and especially staying home and getting tested if we're sick, that'll continue to keep rates low in our community, and that'll also give us an opportunity to make sure we get our super kids, our superheroes vaccinated as early as starting this week.
Finally, I assume people can book on the provincial website, as we've seen. Can you speak to some of the specific rollout in Peel Region where people will be able to get their shots?
Absolutely. We understand that vaccines will be arriving in our health unit sometime this week, and we will be ready to go once they do arrive. And once the provincial portal is open, parents should be able to visit peelregion.ca/COVID-19 vaccine to get their questions answered. There's going to be plenty of availability in different clinics, mobile, schools, at our mass clinics as well. And it's an opportunity for parents, even starting as early as this week and through the month of December, to make sure that their children are able to get protection and to also help protect those in their community.
Excellent. So stay tuned for that. Your team did something really fun for us, but specifically for you, we thought maybe we could be superheroes as well. Have you seen all of these, Dr. Lowe?
Yeah, honestly, the Peel superhero model is really trying to talk to the idea that children have been superheroes throughout the course of this pandemic.
Hey, look at you!
I haven't actually seen this one, but this is pretty awesome. But it's really the idea that these are children being able to get their own protection, and the certainty of getting back to just being kids, and really recognizing the super things that they have done in weathering what has been a very difficult time, I think, for everybody.
You do realize the next time you're on the show, I'm going to call you Leaping Lawrence. That's kind of what is going to happen, right? We're okay with that?
I'm pretty sure that's what Brampton Batman was thinking as well.
Okay,
So
very nice. Very nice. Dr. Lowe, appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.